When you think about dangerous animals, what do you first have in mind? Lions, tigers, bears? Well, believe it or not, some birds could stand in their way without any doubt. Birds fight for territory or space, for food, to protect their nest, eggs, or chicks. Fighting reasons can be anything, but I could never think that some of them could be this dangerous and strong. Eagles are indeed impressive apex predators. Tibetan gray wolves are considerably smaller than North American gray wolves. On the other hand, golden eagles are very large, with wingspans up to 7 feet. One eagle was seen on a camera trap attacking and eating a deer. They are more powerful than you would think, but you wouldn't see an eagle doing this to a wolf in Alaska. If those birds could hold down a wolf, I can't imagine what they could do to a person. Too bad for the wolf, but he was probably going after livestock. Looks like those eagles are getting revenge for every chicken that wolf has ripped apart. It looks to me that the eagle had his left talons clutching the fox's head and his right clutching the rabbit. He drops the fox and leaves with the rabbit. I don't know if he dropped the fox because of its resistance or simply because he couldn't generate enough lift to carry both at once. The fox was not fighting the eagle. The eagle could have killed the fox easily. But anyway, this eagle left the place with a thought in his head. Damn, I was hoping for a mixed grill for lunch. Have to settle for rabbit stew instead. But let's not forget who took the thicker end here. The poor rabbit. So whatever the final scenario was, the bunny is a meal on the table. The dog is as happy as it's ever been. His dad is home, he can run on a big lawn, and he is secretly plotting to launch into that pool the first chance he gets when he's alone in the garden. Anyway, not everything is as good as it looks. That bird has to smash that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. No, really. The bird has to be really hungry to go for a dog that size with a man standing right there brandishing a weapon. Once he missed and he knew they were looking for him, that hawk attacked out of the sun. The guy couldn't see him. That's the amazing part to me. I bet that little brown fluffy tail looked a lot like the silhouette of a squirrel out in the open to that hawk. Plot twist, later that afternoon, the hawk picked up the man and carried him off while holding the net. This video showing a great black-backed seagull swallowing a rabbit in one gulp on the Welsh island of Skomer has clocked up hundreds of thousands of views online. Unsurprisingly, really, as it's a compelling, if rather gruesome sight. These are greater black-backed gulls, not your common seagull that you get in your towns and cities. These are big brutes that properly live by the sea in remote places like Skomer Island. They usually prey on seabird chicks like puffins and shearwaters, but often eat just about anything they can fit in their mouths. They are the big bullies of the sea world. In the end, he's thinking, I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Just to clear up the confusion, an eagle is way too weak to actually lift up a goat. Their large wingspan allows them to act as a parachute once they grab the goat. They use their speed to drag the goat towards the edge, and if that works, they then use their wings to glide with the goat so its drop is severe. While rare, on occasion the eagle fails and the goat stomps the eagle to death. Due to their hollow bones, even the largest eagle in the world could easily be fatally wounded by even a bobcat. They're like glass cannons. They can cause a lot of damage, but one good hit from the prey could be fatal. I think its claws were stuck in the flesh, and it couldn't get out. The act twice! Nah, really, in all seriousness now, snowy owls are so confident they nest right out in the open. Just about every other owl uses the cover and height of trees to protect themselves, but snowy owls say, meh, I can handle anything that comes my way, so I might as well stay here in the open so I can see any vulnerable prey in the vicinity. Air superiority. The wolves can't defend against it. If the squirrels would have been more organized and ganged up on the gull, they could have saved their friend. Seagull is a real goon. He ate a squirrel in front of his homies, had his back turned to one of them. Anyone think to try to stop that? Force the seagull to go get some fish just over the edge? Damn. Everyone there must be terrified the seagull would throw them over the cliff. It is heartbreaking to see the other 3 chipmunks want to fight and rescue their family members. This bird must be thinking, "Are you watching this, human? This is what happens if you don't give me French fries." Anyway, this was very disturbing, and somebody should have done something to prevent this from happening. This girl did an outstanding job. She picked up the right weapon for the job. The pillow got hawked to release the Yorkie without doing any harm to the pooch. It's good to see a young person with common sense and the courage to put it to good use. Love your fight, young lady. Impressive. Glad you saved the little booger. It was a life or death struggle in a family backyard between the hawk and a little Yorkie. The bird of prey sees the dog as his next meal, and another terrified Yorkie stands by and watches. I mean, just imagine seeing your dog being taken off, flying, being caught up in the claws of a hawk. The girl was so gentle, even here, she grabbed a cushion. You go, girl. It's good you jumped into action and didn't freeze in panic. How tragic to have to bear witness to a hawk taking off with your pet. A part of me would be wounded beyond repair. Perhaps allowing a small child to run through a field where falconry is actively being conducted is irresponsible parenting. A golden eagle attacked an 8-year-old girl during an ethno-festival held at the southern shore of Lake Issyk-Kul, Kyrgyzstan. The girl showed up in the restricted area, which was especially blocked off for demonstration of hunting birds in action. The released golden eagle noticed the girl, rapidly flew in her direction, and attacked her. You don't let your kids wander around, especially when there's a wild animal, let alone a bird of prey on the loose. The parents should be at fault here. So what do you think? Which bird is the most dangerous? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.